is up? Welcome back to my channel if you're new. My name is Brianna. Welcome to another vlog and welcome to a weekend in my life vlog. I feel like I have not vlogged a weekend in my life in so long. We have had such busy weekends this last month where we were celebrating Corey's 30th birthday. We went to Rhode Island to visit family. We had one just kind of relaxing weekend at home, but it was when we had a really beautiful spring day and I decided to do more like Instagram kind of day in the life vlogs for TikTok and Instagram reels, and those were fun. But now I'm excited to do just an entire little weekend vlog. It is Friday, so happy Friday. We are finally done with the work day and I am so glad. I feel like this week was a crazy busy week at work, and so I am treating myself right now. It's 5 o'clock and we are gonna head out to Target for two reasons. One, I wanna do a little bit of shopping. I feel like I haven't really gotten to browse around Target, but I've just seen a lot of cute little things, so wanna see what they have in Target that might call my name. And I also have to pick up a few things. Corey and I have a little bit of a list of either skincare products or just things that we need that we're out of. For example, I need shaving cream. Corey needs one of his like Bioma hydration face products. So we have a little bit of a list of things that we have to get at Target as well. And then our Target is next to a HomeGoods conveniently. So we are gonna go to HomeGoods as well and just see what speaks to me. I went to HomeGoods a few vlogs ago, maybe like the last vlog, and I picked up these blue pillows. What do you think? Do you like them? I actually really like this blue kind of vibe, and I actually don't mind it with the beige, which some people may disagree, but comment down below, what do you think of the blue pillows? I just wanted some color in this room. I feel like I needed to liven it up a little bit. So without further ado, welcome to another vlog. Also, do you guys like my new thrifted University of Rhode Island sweatshirt that my homegirl, also why did I just call you my homegirl? Erin, my homegirl, actually got for me down in Florida. Her husband found it and said, anybody want this? They sent it in our like group chat and I said, me. It was $5 and I said, I'll take it. So now I have a fun new vintage University of Rhode Island hoodie or like little crew neck, and that's where Corey went to school. So I feel like I'm yapping about absolutely nothing. So let's head to HomeGoods, let's head to Target. Welcome to a fun little weekend in my life, and let's head to Target because I'm ready to do some shopping. All right, so we have just made it to HomeGoods and Target. I'm trying to decide if I'd rather go into HomeGoods first and then Target, or Target and then HomeGoods. And honestly, I think I'm gonna do Target first because I'm really in like a trying on clothes, finding some cute clothes. And I know that if I go into HomeGoods first and spend a lot of time in there, that whole mood is gonna completely shift. So I'd rather get done the trying on of the clothes and getting the stuff that we need done. That way, if I wanna spend the most time in any store, it's gonna be Target. So we're gonna head into Target now and then into HomeGoods. Let's see if they have any cute stuff. The one thing I really want, but I don't think they have it in store, I checked online, are these really pretty, almost like beige or white linen beach pants, and they have red beach emblems like a little fish or a lobster, but everything is red, so it's just two colors, which I love those. I want to see what they have for sandals. There also is a cute bag charm in Target that I want to get. I saw Madison on her YouTube channel buy this cherry like little bag charm, and I said, yep, I need to have that. So let's go into Target, let's see what they have, because now there is a car that just pulled up next to me and I am sweating and I am now getting secondhand embarrassment from filming and talking to myself. So I'm just gonna look over here and let's go into Target. All right, so I already have a pretty full cart of a ton of cute clothes, and right as I was turning all the way around, I completely missed this. The last pair of the red pants that I was just talking about, and they're in my size, in a small. So we're gonna try these on. I also found, I'll show you just a few things I found. I'm really into the hats, snapbacks right now, and I love this cute little Chesapeake Bay hat with the crab. I think that's so cute. I found this really cute pair of baggy jeans. They're the mid-rise 90s baggy. I've never bought jeans from Target, but people have been raving about them and saying that they love them. And then another cute little thing are these blue boxer shorts. There's also some bathing suits in there, so we are gonna try some stuff on, but let's go shopping in the accessories because I really want to try to find this little cherry keychain like I was telling you guys about. So we're gonna go shop in the accessories now and see what I can find. And I'll actually take you along. I feel like it's sometimes a little harder to take you guys shopping through the aisles because they're redoing our Target and I keep hitting things, but let's go to the accessory stuff. All right, so we are in the Target dressing room. I'm gonna try on everything that I have behind me and I'll share it with you guys. I do have a few bathing suits in there, which that I won't actually try on for the vlog, but I have some cute pairs of pants, shorts, a few little like red and white striped tanks down here, and the jeans. So let's try this stuff on and see how it works, because I'm really excited to see if I could get some Target jeans because people have been raving about them. So I think I'm gonna try that on first because I feel like I'm most excited about the jeans. So here's outfit number one. I am not a fan of the tank. I saw it on Madison and it just looked way, way better. I don't know, I feel like something with the stripes going this way, I feel like it just elongates my chest and just like makes my chest stick out, which I don't really love. But the jeans, I do really like this baggy jean look. I feel like I've been looking for a perfect pair of jeans like this and I just haven't come across them, and I feel like these fit so unbelievably well. So I'm gonna bring these home and try to style them a few different ways at home. They're only $36 and they are so soft and so comfortable. I don't know, I just feel like when I step back, I feel like you guys can get the full look. I feel like this with like a cute little t-shirt or some tanks and even these little flip-flops is kind of cute. So the pants are definitely gonna come home with me. All right, so these are pants number two. One thing I just realized though is I was like, oh my God, these are such cute blue little wide leg linen pants. They are in fact pajama pants. So I looked at the brand and was like, oh, I know that name, the Ouden or Odin, whatever brand it is from Target. So these are pajama pants. I've tied them kind of tight. They're a little big. I want to see if I could size down. These are a size medium. I feel like the small would just fit me better, but they are really cute. And honestly, I feel like, are they giving pajama pants? I'm going to leave them here today, but comment down below, are these blue pants giving full-blown like pajama pants? Also, sorry, I feel like I look like I have a wedgie in the back, but are these giving pajamas? They are pajamas, but like if I wear them out in public, are they giving pajamas? Comment down below. I'm gonna leave them here today, but they are really cute and I do like them. But do they just need to stay pajamas? All right, so I switched mirrors, but here are the red and tan pants. I think these are so cute. These are a size small. I feel like I could almost size down to an extra small. Like I feel like they're pretty baggy, but I feel like once they go in the dryer, they'll shrink up a little bit. And I don't know, I really like them. I feel like this would definitely be really cute paired with a little white tee, little white tank top or something. I feel like the black is really stark with it, so it's kind of throwing me off, but I definitely think I'm gonna get these because they're the last pair and go home and try to style them with a little white tank, and if it doesn't work, I'll bring them back. But so far, these and the jeans were a big hit. I tried on these blue cute little shorts. However, they were extremely small. They were, I think, a size small, so I could always go back and try to find the medium, but I just honestly don't love them enough. And now I have bathing suits to try on, but I don't feel like trying on the bathing suits. Does that ever happen to you? Like you've started the try-on process, but now I'm just not feeling the bathing suit trying on anymore. So all those are just gonna go on the take back rack. However, I am definitely getting these pants and the jeans. And then I'm gonna think on the Ouden pajama pants because I feel like I could style them, but I just haven't quite decided. But these are definite because I wanna see if I can style these really cute, or even as a little beach cover up with a little red bathing suit, I think would be cute. So far we've got the jeans, these, and then I think I'm gonna think on the Ouden pants because now that I've taken them off and put these on, I actually really like those Ouden blue pants, these ones right here. So we're gonna see if we can find these in a small, and if I can find them in a small, I'll get them and bring them home, but if not, we will keep those here. So let's get dressed and keep on shopping. Also, I feel like this was a little bit of a chaotic yet fun segment, so I don't know where I was going with that, but either way, let's get dressed because now we have to shop the rest of our Target stuff. Okay, this hat is an absolute must. The little crab. How cute is that? And I love the snapback fit too. Like I love this wide brim. So this is a 100% get. So very happy that I found this hat. And again, I just think that little crab for summer, so cute without it being like a sports team or anything. I feel like this is just a good, basic, fun little snapback. So this is a definite, and the pants. We are in the razor shaving aisle. I just recently bought the Billy razor to try. I really like the flamingo razor, but I want to try something different. So I just ran out of shaving cream and I've been using this EOS one, which I really like, but honestly I kind of want to try something new. I feel like shaving creams are kind of made the same but kind of not, and the only thing that I dislike about this one is it has a pump, and every time once you get close to the end you can never get the right amount of shave cream actually out of it. So one of them that I might try is the Aveeno Positively Smooth Shave Gel. I haven't heard anyone talk about this, but I feel like Aveeno is really good for sensitive skin. Or because I just bought the Billy razor, I can try the Billy Whipped Shave Cream. It's nourishing with coconut oil or whatever this is. cute, fun packaging, but this one I think is, what is it, like $5, and this one is like $8, and you get way more in this Aveeno. So I'm gonna try the Aveeno because I feel like I have pretty sensitive skin, but comment down below your favorite razor and shaving cream because I feel like that's something I'm still trying to master. All right, so I picked up a few more things. The first one is the Bioma hydrating serum because that is what Corey needed. Next, I needed more of these cotton rounds for when I use my Paula's, what is it, like BHA exfoliating something, so I needed more of those. You guys also always ask me normally what is on my skin, and 9 out of 10 times, if it is not the Summer Fridays sheer skin tint in my last probably 5 or 6 videos, it is this. It's the La Roche-Posay Tinted 50 Mineral Sunscreen. This is amazing. Just finished the entire bottle. We also needed multi-purpose spray, so picking that up. And then the last thing is I am in the market for a new makeup cleansing balm. I feel like I like the ones I have, but I haven't been 100% sold on any of them, but the Pharmacy Green Clean and the Naturium, those are my 2 favorite. But they had this e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm in this little travel size, and I think it's like $5. So I'm gonna give it a try because I also wanted to be able to try to find a cleansing balm that was travel size. So we've got everything. I found the blue shorts and the blue pants. I think I'm gonna bring them home and keep the receipt, try to style a few outfits and then bring them back. So let's go check out and then we're off to HomeGoods. Okay, we're in HomeGoods and they finally have blue pattern quilts. If you saw the last vlog, I came looking for a fun blue pattern. So they have this one, which is by Tommy Bahama, and it's reversible. One side is seashells, and then the other inside is a blue and white stripe. So I'm deciding between that one or this one is the brand oh no, Rachel Zoe. I was like, what am I even reading here? Which is this like blue, almost like flowery cheetah looking print, but then on the inside, it's this neutral kind of fun stripe. So I'm gonna keep both of them in my carriage. Something about this blue one though is just really fun and summery, and I feel like great for the beach and the backyard, but I like the neutralness of the inside of this one. But I feel like I'm convincing myself already. I like this Tommy Bahama one better because I feel like for the summer, I'm trying to challenge myself to enjoy fun color, and I feel like this seashell one and the blue and white stripe is exactly what I'm trying to challenge myself for because I'm trying to get away from sad, boring beige things for outside, and I just want to throw in some color and joyfulness in my life. So the Tommy Bahama one it is. I want to look at the pillows because last week when I was here I bought those blue pillows that I showed you in the beginning of this vlog, and I love them, but I just feel like we need either 2 more or just like some extra blue in the front of those pillows instead. So we're gonna see what they have here and see if they have any fun blue quilts to put at the end of the bed. So let's see what they got. Okay, these Brooks Brother pillows are so pretty, and I love that they're like long and skinny versus like the tall kind of style that's normally square. So I'm definitely gonna get those and try those in the house. And then the other thing I want to show you, hold on if the camera gets a little bit funny, this is kind of the style of the ones that we just bought and the Brooks Brothers. I love this kind of blue tone, so I think those will look really pretty. So I'm gonna try these, and I like that it brings in a little bit more of the blue tone. Let's see if they even have the pillows I bought last week. Is anybody else a professional of finding just one thing that you love and you can't find the second one? Like this pillow is an individual pillow, and of course I love it, and now they only have the one. So what, now I'm going to be on a wild goose hunt chase in this HomeGoods to see if I can find another one. All right, so we are back in the car, finished up at HomeGoods and finished up at Target. I ended up buying the pillows that I shared with you, the blue and white striped long skinny ones, and then the same skinny ones but in that like beige and blue. So I bought both of those, and unfortunately I put that random really pretty blue pillow back because honestly I just didn't need it, and where I loved it we don't really have a space for it right now. And then I also picked up the picnic blanket and then some Mother's Day cards for Corey's mom and my mom. So we are ready to head back home now. I'm gonna try out the pillows, but I'm not 100% sold on keeping them. And something about me is that now that I'm a little bit more conscious of my budget, I have no problem buying stuff and then returning it later on just to see if it works in our space or not. And I am pretty conscious of my shopping budget this month. I want to keep it between $250 to $300 because we are going to Disney this month. So the pillows are secured. Target was so fun, and now we are headed back home to make some fish tacos for dinner. So let's go home because I am starving. morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is the most perfect, beautiful day here in New England today. It's like 82 degrees and Corey and I have to run some errands. So I am dressed and ready for the day, but I felt like just putting on a little bit of makeup, and I got a lot of questions in my coffee chat of what was on my face. So we are going to replicate and do that exact makeup look again today. I just bought my brand new La Roche-Posay tinted, I think it's 50 mineral SPF. This is my like all-time favorite product. Honestly, this is the best tinted sunscreen I have ever tried. This one I really like as well, the Tower 28 Sunny Days, but this one is definitely more of almost like a, I don't want to say foundation, but it's definitely thicker. Like that one is definitely a lot more coverage than this one, but I love that this one is almost like a very, ooh, it's like popping out of the top. Oh no, I don't think I bought the right one. I did not buy the tinted one of these. I bought the regular. Oh, how did I just realized I was like, it's coming out. Oh, okay, well that's not tinted. That I'm gonna need to return to the store because it's not the tinted one, it's the regular one. I can't even believe that I didn't even see that on the packaging. So we're gonna go in with my second tried and true, which is the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint. I love this. I love that it has a very like watery consistency. Honestly, I feel like the lighter coverage in the summer or like spring days is exactly what I'm looking for. So this is the color, just for reference. I also feel like it's a really good shade match for me. This is shade 4, and I use that shade in the summer as well. And then I also forgot my brushes way over there. I like to blend this in with the BK Beauty 101 brush. So I just kind of like dab into the skin. I feel like it just gives me just enough coverage that makes me feel, you know, just confident, and I feel like it just looks really pretty on the skin. So what are we doing today? Also, wait, good morning. I didn't even tell you what I did this morning. Chaos brain. I woke up around, I want to say like 8 or 8:30, laid in bed for like 15 or 20 minutes and just had a relaxing little Saturday morning scroll in bed. And then I got up, I made myself a nice little iced coffee that you all saw. So made a nice little iced coffee, and then I sat on the couch, relaxed for a little while, and then I just kind of picked up around the house. I feel like we've had just little things kind of scattered. Does that ever happen to you? Like during the week, you just kind of leave things in their place, or like leave things out of place and then kind of have to pick them up as the week goes on. So I just put a few things away, cleaned up our office, cleaned up our bedroom, and then Corey actually got his hair cut and went to the gym this morning. So I just had a nice little peaceful, quiet morning at home, relaxed, had my iced coffee, and then I tried on a few of my Old Navy clothes because when we run errands today, we're close to Old Navy. So I just wanted to reconfirm that I loved everything and that I didn't want to return anything. As I am figuring out if I 100% want to keep things, I will leave them in my closet for about a week and a half, and then make sure that I still really, really love them. If not, I'll return them. So I retried everything on, loved everything, and so I don't have to make any returns to Old Navy today. Also concealer, Tower 28. She is that girl. And I know that a lot of people have mixed reviews, but I am a big Tower 28 concealer girl. I really like it. I was going to use my concealer brush today, but honestly, I'm just not feeling very precise. I'm just going to use my beauty sponge instead. But I had just a nice little relaxing morning while Corey went to get his hair cut and went to the gym. And now we are going to head out for the day. We have some errands that we want to run. The first one is the grocery store, because I feel like we're just always going to the grocery store. Sometimes we go on Sundays or Saturdays. Normally we were going on Saturday nights, but now that it's just so nice out during the day, we just kind of want to be out and about during the day. So we've started going on like Saturday or Sunday. Normally we go, I feel like on Sundays more so than Saturdays, but Corey is golfing tomorrow, so we're gonna go today instead. And I think we're gonna go out to a nice little lunch. We go to like Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, that kind of stuff. And then we have some grocery shopping to do. What else? I want to go to Lowe's or Home Depot because I want to get some sandpaper and paint to repaint the trim of one of our little cork boards that I want to be able to put our Disney pins on. So we're going to do that. What else? I want to go to Savers because where else do I want to go now, I feel like, in my life? And what else is on the to-do list today? Honestly, we're going to see where the rest of the day takes us. We have, like I said, some errands to run, and I thought, you know what? It's a gorgeous day. I'm going to get ready and just see where the day kind of takes us. Oh, I also forgot to say that I really want to go to J.Crew Factory today because I really want to try on those linen pants, and I feel like now that the weather is getting nicer, I feel like now is the perfect time to actually try them on. Also, if you know, you know, the Dibs Duo Shade, there is nothing better than this product. If I had to throw away every single makeup product and keep one thing, this is exactly what it would be. I use the shade 3 for my bronzer today, but I think I want to go in with a different shade for the blush. I feel like it's just a nice day outside, so I'm going to go in with my more vibrant kind of blush shade here. So I do want to go to J.Crew Factory. I think Corey and I have a little coupon, so we'll use our little $10 off coupon. There was a lot that Corey was hoping for or wanting this spring and into summer, because I feel like he was even saying like there's a lot of new clothes or things that I want to get. I feel like you reach a point in your like late 20s and early 30s where I want to dress cute and comfortable and casual, but I also want to feel put together, and I feel like that's something that I'm still trying to kind of learn and navigate right now, is exactly what is that kind of style. And right now I'm really into the linen pants. Okay, I just want to be able to throw on some linen pants, and I want to be able to dress things up and down, and I feel like J.Crew Factory always has really good deals. So that's number one, which I love about them. And number two, I feel like they have a lot of good basics. I'm not a big pattern person. I don't really love bold, vibrant prints. I have a few things like that, but I just find that I never get my wear out of them. So I really don't like to kind of buy that kind of stuff. I feel like it always just goes to waste in my closet. Also, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder that I'm getting hashtag all over the floor, because I'm making an absolute mess of my brand new pants. Thank God it's translucent powder, because it came right off. But either way, need to go in with a little bit of this because I feel like my face is kind of shiny. And knowing that we're going to be out for the day, I like to just use a little bit of powder. This is also like the best powder brush I have ever bought. I used so many different ones until I found this one. This is the, I think it's Real Techniques 201 powder brush. I've had this for probably, I don't know, maybe a year, 2 years now, and love. She is like the OG powder brush. I absolutely love, I guess OG. I'm saying OG as if I've, used it for a million years. But I do love that powder brush. So I did that. Now a little bit of bronzer, Hourglass Ambient Bronzer for a little bit of hashtag glow. I've had this for the longest time, and it's the trial size, and I really like it. I should have gotten the full size during the Sephora sale, but honestly, I don't wear makeup all the time that I feel like I need the really big one. So I'm going with that, and then we're going to top her off with none other than, of course, you guessed it, the Dibs blush, Baked Blush. This is in the shade Pop Star. I would love to buy another shade of this blush because they have one that has a little bit more darker tones, which I really like. So that might have to be on my summer makeup buy list, because I always use this one as like my blush topper to bring just a little bit of life, I feel like, back to my face. So got our blush. And then the only thing I do now after this is eyebrow gel, which I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Where is that? Found it. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. And then I always take a makeup wipe and just wipe any of the excess product that's in my eyebrows out, because I just don't need all that makeup and blush and bronzer and skin tint or whatever else is in my eyebrows. And the only thing I use in my eyebrows is Clear Brow Gel. This is just, I've always had a bushy brow. We talked about it in a coffee chat where when I was in middle school, I waxed my eyebrows in my mom's best friend's kitchen when I was a kid, and I've just been getting them waxed ever since. I don't thread, micro needle, blade, whatever that is. These are just my natural brows, and then I just brush them up a little bit so that they stay in place, because sometimes they like to have a mind of their own. So I just brush them up with this clear brow gel. I've never tried another brow gel, so if you have any recommendations that's maybe a little bit more cost effective than that one, I would love to know. And then last but not least, my lash cocktail. First is the Tartelette tubing mascara. I love this. I don't buy the waterproof one. This is just the standard. And then I have to say, I absolutely love this mascara. Lancome actually sent this to me in that really cool box a few months back, and this is the Flutter Extension Lash Idol, this one. And I like this because the wand is so small. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but it's just like a very skinny wand. And I like to top the Tartelette tubing with this one, like a little bit of a lash cocktail. I also have my mirror here, but let me tell you, the thing I like about tubing mascara is I feel like for the first time in months, my eyelashes when I go to wash my face are not falling off. I don't feel like I have to scrub really hard to get my mascara off. And that is something that let me tell you, has been a game changer with this tubing mascara, because I just don't want to have to scrub my eyelashes. So I always go in with 2 coats of the Tarte tubing. I also am going to stop talking to you guys while I finish my mascara, because I'm not a very good mascara multitasker. All right, the lashes, they are done, and let me tell you, I'm a big fan of that mascara combo. And then I take a makeup wipe and I just wipe off any kind of excess product that I get on my lips. And then I think for today, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of lip liner and a lip oil slash lip gloss versus like a lipstick. I feel like in the spring and summer, I don't really love a heavy lip moment, so my tried and true lip liner is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I feel like this is almost, for me at least, like a Your Lips But Better kind of color, and I feel like it's not too stark, but it just gives that little bit of definition to my lips that I feel like I need. So that is the little bit of lip liner, and then I kind of want to use my Rare Beauty lip oil again. I'm just wondering what else I have in here that maybe I haven't used in a while. Honestly, I haven't used this Merit one in a long time. This is in the shade Pink Bet, or Pink Beat, whatever it is. And I feel like this is a really pretty, almost like vibrant kind of pink. Let's go with this. Okay, that's a fun color. I feel like this is nice for today, right? We feel like we like that? All right, so I'm gonna take this one for the day, and then I have my Rare Beauty one as well to keep with me. And then I always just kind of like hold on to the center to get like whatever is on the inside of my lips gone, because then I feel like I don't get it on my teeth. And then I take the makeup wipe and I just wipe it over my hands, because sometimes I feel like I just get a lot of like regular-y kind of makeup stuff on my fingers. But that is the final makeup look of the day. We are going to head out. Let's go run a fun day of errands, and I'm excited to take you guys along on our fun little spring day. Cheers to a beautiful spring day. Oh, where's my soda? Oh, ooh, windy. Cheers. All right, we are finished up at Chick-fil-A. It was delicious, as always. And now we are heading into, of course, my favorite weekend activity. Let me flip it for you. Where is she? Savers. Let's go see what they got.
Jan Levinson, I presume.
What?
It's a joke from The Office, because I knew you're not going to keep it in there, but she's just like, Pam was like, I kind of stay on this, so Michael does like his first test run of the phone call, and then I put it through.
Oh, so this is the first test run of the vlog.
So that's why I jokingly was like, Jan Levinson, I presume.
Then he goes, and then she goes, still me.
Still me.
You're on with Jan, you're on with Michael. Hi Jan, how's it going?
Hi Jan, how's it going?
All right, well, we are doing a little thrift haul to share with you everything that we got. Let's do, Corey got 2 clothing items. Take it away, thrift man.
Clothing items.
I'm having a sip of my diet soda.
Brianna found this. It's a nice little like linen khaki short sleeve button down.
Great beach cover up.
Beach cover up.
Yeah.
Sonoma, $5.
Yeah, I think, is Sonoma Target or Walmart or something? It's like something like that.
This
was your fun.
This was my
great.
fun. I found this, not Brianna.
Go
Look
off,
at
thrifting
me.
king.
A great polo. Literally, polo, Ralph Lauren.
Polo,
$8.
And the thing is that this is it's almost like a
dry
fit,
fitty,
like really
cottony,
like stretchy, kind of comfy.
It's still
material.
cottony soft, but it's dry fit.
Dry fit.
So it's lovely.
Yes, so we got 2 shirts for Corey, and then Corey also got books, but they're at the bottom, so we'll just kind of go through all the books. First up, we got The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I have 3 of these currently in the house. Oh, I have 2 in the house. 1 hardcover, 1 that's my cover, and then this one. I got 1 for a giveaway and 1 this is for my sister-in-law, Courtney, because she's always wanted to read this book, and it's one of my favorite thrillers, and it was in great condition today. Next is I got Every Last Secret by A.R. Torr. This book sounded so good, and it's basically about, it almost seems like, it says all she wants is a good life. Right now it belongs to someone else, but not for too long. So it's basically like a husband and wife live in a house, new neighbors move in, the wife of the other husband becomes obsessed with the husband neighbor, and I think she becomes like obsessed with the husband, and then maybe she kills the wife. So sounds great to me. This you saw that I was freaking out over, and that is because my favorite thriller author of all time, other than Frida McFadden, is Sherry Lapina. Loved her forever. This is her newest book, which is Everyone Here Is Lying, and I did not buy it. I wanted to buy it, but I just ended up not, and I found it today at the thrift store for $7 in hardcover, and this book normally goes for $30. So that was a steal, and I was so excited to find that. Next is, oh, I have 2 more books and then it's on to Corey's. This one is Our Italian Summer by Jennifer Proburst, whatever this one is. It's a cute little summer Italian romance, I think, with friends that go and gallivant around Italy. I bought this for your mom a few summers ago for her birthday.
Fantastic.
Yes, I know, you don't really have much to add to my books. It's
fantastic.
Okay. You just sit there and look nice. And then my last one is Two Truths and a Lie, and they basically say this is, on the top it says, where was it? Or it was cute. Oh, a blend of propulsive thriller and gorgeous summer read. That is exactly me. Thriller, summer read, here for it. So 2 truths and a lie. And also, someone in this book is on YouTube.
No
like
way.
a YouTube gal. I said, oh, absolutely. All right, now I'm going to stop talking. Corey, your thrifty book haul.
Yes.
Here you go.
Alrighty.
These are all so invigorating, like mine. No, I'm just
Excuse me. Mine is actually invigorating. This one. My Secret War from Pam Leckie.
Pam Leckie. Well, you know what? I found that one.
Brianna found this one.
I've heard of it.
But it seems like it's very much my type of book. I'm a World War II kind of guy, so this one is a story. It seems like a couple that at the start of the war, the gentleman goes and enlists, and then it's about the wife and like her mission to kind of like save Britain as well. So she kind of has like a secret life.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I feel like this is almost your. I feel like this is going to be a good tell for you to see if you enjoy more of a like fictional story. Like you haven't really read a fictional story yet, so I think that's a good one for you to like give a try. And that one was $3.99.
Now back onto nonfiction.
Yeah, all his boring books.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm a very big Notre Dame football fan. Growing up in New England, college football really wasn't a thing. So
that's why my dad fell in love with Corey.
So naturally, the University of Notre Dame was on NBC at 3 p.m. every Saturday when I was growing up. So go Irish.
Go Irish.
Lou Holtz's Win, Losses, and Lessons. No nonsense kind of coach. Me being a Patriots guy.
I love that.
Belichick being a no-nonsense. Lou Holtz was a no-nonsense guy, one of the greatest coaches in Notre Dame history. This seems like a very fun book for me to read.
I think you're going to have to show that to my dad this week because he's going to love this, and if he hasn't read it yet, he's going to want to take it from me next time.
And then I picked this book up because just for my love of golf, but this actually came out last year, so it's very
Are you kidding? Last year?
Literally,
I looked it up,
I was like, it was $7.
How much would it have been at the store? Normally says I'm at $30.
$30.
So it would have been 30 brand new, but you got it for $7.
So Drive, the lasting legacy of Tiger Woods.
So cool.
Yeah.
That is so nice. The thing is, too, that I love about going to the thrift store to search for books is, normally all their hardcovers are $7, and then their paperbacks range from $4 to $6. Let me tell you, I'm a big book thrifter, and honestly, I feel like once we do buy a home, we really do want to have some sort of library full of books that we love. You're more getting into reading. I feel like I'm pulling out of my reading slump, and honestly, I love buying books, even if I just never read them. I just like to buy them.
You just love buying in general.
I do. I love to buy in general, but we are now headed to, what's our next plan of attack?
Would technically Lowe's or Home Depot be there?
Yeah, I would say either Lowe's or Home Depot or J.Crew.
Well, we're going to be passing Lowe's and Home Depot.
Then we should probably choose one of those. All I need is paint and sandpaper.
Let's do Lowe's because that's more like that back roady way.
All right, so now we're off to Lowe's. If I didn't mention, what was our total, Corey? Our total was
54, but then we got $15 off.
Yes, so so we got
$46 was our total.
1120 or 1102 was our discount. Oh,
nope, 15 because there's the discount.
Oh, I forgot. When you buy 4 books, you get 1 free. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 free. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we technically missed a free book.
Darn it, Brianna. We have to go back in.
That's okay. It's really not a big deal. I should have double counted. I would have just got another book for my sister-in-law, honestly, at that point. But we only spent $46 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books and 2 shirts.
One of them being Polo Ralph Lauren.
Which is like, whoa, that's great. So now we're off to Lowe's. We have made it to Lowe's, and we asked the gentleman behind the paint counter, I was like, listen, I just need the littlest, smallest, cheapest white paint that you can give. And he gave us this color sample for Sherman-Williams. And it's just basically ultra white, because that's exactly what I needed. But he did mention that it's what did he say, satin base? Or satin finish or something. Yeah. So we picked up one of these. Corey picked, what brushes did you pick? Valspar. So we brought 2.
Shout out to the Valspar Championship.
Yeah, we have 2 of those, and now we are looking for some paint, painter's tape, because I want to make sure that I put the trim around where the corkboard is, so I don't actually get paint on the actual corkboard itself. So that is what we are currently looking for right now. We are being unsuccessful, and I just don't want to ask, because we can find painter's tape.
Oh, I see Scotch tape over there.
Yes, thank you, Corey. All right. we need the cheapest, smallest roll. Like, that's literally all that I need. Because I don't feel like I need a thick roll of it. So we just finished up at Lowe's. We ended up spending $40 and we bought painter's tape, 2 paintbrushes, a sandpaper kind of square, because we don't have like a big sander or anything. I just want to sand down the edges. That's what my brother recommended. And then the paint itself. And I think, did I say painter's tape? And that too.
Yes, you did.
So $40 all total, which I feel like is really good just to get ourselves kind of in the door with our first little fun DIY. And I think the paint was only what, like $6 or $8?
$7.
And it was a satin finish. So we'll see how that comes out. I'm excited. I really just needed a little bit of white trim, or like white paint to trim the edges of the corkboard frame. So now we are off to J.Crew. Looking forward to this because they've got my linen pants that I've been thinking about and it's been like burrowing in my brain. So we're off to J.Crew. There was a lot of cute stuff for Corey too when we went the last time. There was a lot of stuff that he liked. So let's go into J.Crew. Let's see what we buy. We have 2 $10 off coupons and I have a $150 gift card. So I feel like today is going to be a good day, right? I feel like $150 is like a substantial amount.
That is a substantial
because
gift card.
I got a $50 gift card from our gift card swap for Christmas that I haven't spent. And then when your mom got us our individual gifts for Christmas, the cashmere like little sweater tank that she got me didn't fit. So then I got the gift card for that. So I have $150 to spend today. So cheers and let's go and see what they have in J.Crew Factory because I know I'm getting the linen pants. Okay, so we have made it into J.Crew and I found a few things. I was really disappointed because I wanted the linen pants in this almost like pink and red or red and white stripe, but they didn't have it. So I'm gonna see if they can order it. But let me show you exactly what I did find. The first one is this really cute little white button top, which I love this kind of V-neck style. Then I found a top kind of similar, but it has more of this scoop neck, and I wonder how that will fit, so I grabbed those. And then they did have the linen pants in black, so I'm gonna try these on. And then a cute little white beach sweater. I feel like this would be pretty to pair with just about anything, so this is everything I had. Let's try it on. All right, so here is the first top, and let me tell you, I can already tell I hate this like gaping hole, because I just feel like I have a big chest, and it's not really fitting 100% the way that I like, so this top is definitely gonna be a no. The pants I like. I think that they're cute. I feel like they fit for the most part. I would say okay. For some reason though, they feel kind of tight, like almost like around my hip area, and these are a size 4, so I could try on the size 6, but I also wonder if they're just supposed to be a little bit more of like a streamline pant, like if they're not supposed to be super baggy, which is I feel like how I normally wear my linen pants. But I do like them, and I feel like these tucked in with a little white top and a cute sandal could be dressed up or dressed down, so I'm gonna see. But this top is a definite no, but let's try on the other one and see if that one kind of changes. All right, so here is the V-neck top in white with the little brown buttons. I feel like I like the fit of this for me as someone with a bigger chest, definitely a little bit more. I left these 2 kind of bottom buttons undone, but I definitely could button them back up if I wanted. I feel like not that I have a lot of space over here, but I do feel like once I have on like sticky boobs, it'll feel so much better because I just don't have a bra on, because I feel like the bra, when I tried it on, made it feel just like tight and snug and uncomfortable. So I think that I'm gonna get this top because I feel like it's cute. I don't know if you can see it in the back too, but very pretty, and I feel like it is flattering on me, and I just like the way it fits. And I feel like even with this whole outfit, I'll kind of do like even this whole outfit, I feel like it's so cute, so comfy, basic but stylish at the same time. So I think that the shirt is a yes, and the pants are definitely growing on me, and I do feel like right here, it's not that they're snug by any means, I just think they're a little bit more of a fitted style, and I think the 4 fits honestly for the most part well. Now that I've tried them on with a top that fits better, I definitely like it more, so I think this whole outfit's a win. All right, so here is the white sweater. Love this white sweater. I did size up to a large because I wanted it oversized, and I did cuff the sleeves a little bit as well. I love the fit of this. I love that it's more of like a, I don't want to say like wider neck, but I just love the neckline. Love that it's almost like speckled, but kind of like, I don't know, everything about this beach sweater I really like. So I'm definitely gonna get it in the white, and then again, I think this whole outfit is just adorable, or even this white sweater with the pants that I wore today I think is perfect. So I'm gonna think about potentially getting this sweater in a second color because I really like it, and I feel like it's good for summer, it's good for spring. I could throw it on with a little jean short too for maybe a pop of color. So the pants are a definite, the sweater is a definite, the white button down top is a definite. They also had the top in black and jean, but only in a size 6, so I'm skipping out on those. But this is a definite, and Corey's also finding a ton of really good stuff. Well, we have just finished up at J.Crew Factory. We did some damage. Let me tell you. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm very starstruck
Go
at
ahead.
this moment in time. Both bronze responded to me. Jessica and Tyler, thank you. So I am currently, I will be here while Brianna does this.
I'll just wait until you I'll wait until you finish.
Okay, sorry. Hi, how we doing? Hi, friends.
We finished up his starstruck messages.
Kids. Hi, kids.
Yes, so we just finished up at J.Crew. We did some damage, which honestly, I feel like I've had these gift cards, and I was really excited to finally use them. So after everything, I had, I think it was maybe $200 of gift cards, and I spent $216, so I had to pay $16. So I feel like that was really
free,
good.
Everyone. Girl,
free, everybody.
math.
Yes.
I did not have that. No. I did not have that.
But you have not shopped for
I
yourself
have not
in
shopped
what
for
feels
myself
like
in
months.
Ages.
But I feel like it could be fun to do a little bit of a haul while we're waiting. We're currently in the Costco parking lot, and that is because it is pouring rain, and I thought, you know what? We're going to just sit in the car, wait for the rain to pass, so you're going to get another little car haul.
You know
I will
what's
go
so nice
first.
is that when you planned on getting the car washed today, didn't think it was going to rain
Oh,
today.
rain, yeah.
And now it's monsooning, and I'm just like,
and now
wonderful.
You're good. Now you're ready to go.
Ready to
go.
go.
I'm going to do a little haul of everything I got at J.Crew Factory. The first is these little sticker patches.
These are adorable.
They're like little travel patches. I've seen them for a while, and I'd always really liked them. They are normally $25, and then they were $10, but then 60% off, so they cost me $4. Next, I picked up this cute little, just like white organizer pouch. I feel like this is good for either Disney, vacation, travel, little airplane bag. It's just literally a white pouch, and this was also 60% off, so it was $17 and then 60% off, so I picked up a cute little white pouch. Next, these were also, I found 3 things that were 60% off, like right as we were checking out at the checkout. These really cute little gold hoops, but they have like a little quilt on the side, almost like a quilt pattern, which I like because I feel like they're a little bit smaller than mine that I currently have in my ears. So those are nice. And then everything else clothing wise, you guys already saw. I got the black linen pants, the white sweater, and then the white like button top, and then I also got it in black because they had it in my size. So the tops were the most expensive. Like each top I think was $50. They were normally $90, but I got them for $50, and that's a little bit pricey, but I've always wanted really nice tops that fit me well, and I feel like those were a really good investment piece. One black, one white, just really good basics. Oh, sorry, and then I also forgot. I ordered a pair of the linen pants. They had the pink and white stripe, and I got them for like $20 because they were on clearance final sale, and I was like, as long as you got them in a 4, they're good for me.
Fantastic.
So that was my haul. Do you want to do your haul?
We can. Would you mind pulling out of the bag?
Do you think? Oh, sure. So I'll be the bag puller?
You'll be the bag puller.
All right. Corey's bag is huge. Corey got so much.
I did not spend $16.
No. You spent what, like $300?
$360, I think was the total.
You did get a lot of pants, though.
A lot of pants. A lot of pants, 2 pairs of shorts, 2 like knitty polos, one regular polo, and a pair of boxers.
Boxers? All right. So, not navy button bound, but like the little V-neck.
But it's nice.
But a nice V-neck.
But it's a polo. I like it.
Love that. Next in the polo category, plain, solid.
Plain, solid black
just
polo,
like
but like cottony,
polo.
not like athleisure.
Yeah,
nice.
Definitely really thick and nice quality.
It's thick and nice
like,
quality.
That was
Love
so
it.
good. And then that's why everything was so expensive, because you got so many pairs of pants.
So to make life simpler, you also, first up, so I actually trying some jeans. They're very comfy. They're very stretchy, actually. So I thought these were the
J.Crew Flex Straights.
The J.Crew Flex.
J.Crew Jeans.
Jeans. Who, what, when you
do, cause when you.
And then I'm not gonna make you take out the pants. So the gray like chinos that you saw me wearing, I got those in the gray, navy blue. And then and I put the khaki away.
Yeah.
So gray and navy blue.
So gray and navy blue in the pants. And then
I got the gray in the
chino
shorts.
pants. Yep. And then the gray in the short. We don't 100% know if Corey has these.
I definitely don't.
We don't think he does, but part of me in my brain is like, do you? I'm not sure. So we got them anyway because they were on like super sale today. So I was like, let's just get them.
Doesn't hurt to have 2 pairs.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. And then he got these really
green
nice
linen.
Yes, these I love. Little drawstring, so a little bit more on the casual end, but I think these are so nice to wear with a little white shirt, right? Little white tee. So I feel like that's perfect. And then the best of the best.
Golf
boxers. They're just cute and they're fun. So the rain is subsiding, so I think Corey and I need to
we can start
pull it into the grocery store. I'm not going to vlog our groceries just because it's raining and I don't want to bring the camera out and about. But
also,
I'll do
the
a
battery
full...
looks like it's about to
Battery
die.
looks like she's kicking the can. But what I will do is we'll vlog all the groceries when we get home.
Yeah.
So we'll share our groceries. But without further ado, let's head to Costco and let's grocery shop. Well, hello friends. We are back from all of our grocery shopping and all of our errand running. The only 2 errands that we did not get to do today were Target, and that was because we were running out of steam by the end of the evening, and it's already almost 6:30, and I said, you know what, let's just do Target tomorrow. There's one that's pretty close to our house, so we're just gonna go to Target tomorrow instead. And then we did not go to CVS to pick up my prescription because they close at 6, and it was like 6:08 when we were driving up to the window, so we just didn't get a chance to pick up my prescription. But I thought I would do a grocery haul and share with you everything that we picked up at the store this week. We went to Costco, Trader Joe's, and Aldi, our main triage of grocery stores that we basically go to every single week. So we'll start out with Costco. First and foremost is a rotisserie chicken for dinner because we both did not want to cook tonight, and a quick little $5 rotisserie chicken is the way to go for me. Next is Corey got 2 packages of 24 eggs because my mom is making chicken cutlets this week and eggs don't go bad. So I was like, you know what, Corey, just get 2 containers. And then next, because I am now obsessed with olives and I make my Greek bowl, my Mediterranean bowl every day for lunch, I picked up this big jar of Katamata olives from Costco. I think this was like $8 or $9, and I feel like that's a pretty good deal for such a big jar. Next, we picked up Signature Kirkland olive oil because we needed some more of this cooking olive oil, and I always buy it in the bigger jug because I feel like you get way more. Next is we picked up some fruit, so we got blueberries and raspberries for the week for Corey's Greek yogurt bowls, and then bananas because Corey and I both put these in our smoothies / when Corey makes a Ninja Creamy, he'll also add a banana. Then we picked up some Greek yogurt for Corey's said Greek yogurt bowls, so we picked that up at Costco. Next is broccoli because Corey puts this with his meal prep lunches, so we got some of that. And then the last 3 things from Costco were we needed some more batteries, AA batteries for all of our like battery operated candles that we leave in the living room, remotes, that kind of stuff. So we picked up some AA batteries. Next is this Vital Proteins collagen peptides. I saw Jessica using this in her smoothies, and I used to be really diligent about taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins, but I feel like now that I drink a smoothie every morning, I want to start adding in some better benefits to said smoothie. So picked this up because it was $6 off, so I thought today would be a good day to try it and get a big jar. And then last but not least, Corey's new hyperfixation, the Japanese Bachan's barbecue sauce. This is so unbelievably good, and he wants to marinate his chicken in it this week. This was like the best deal going. We got a bottle that was about this big, so half the size, for $8.50 at the regular grocery store, and I got this at Costco for $9. So that was a very big steal. So that is everything from Costco. And then next we have everything from Trader Joe's. First up, Corey and I wanted to do a little bit of a charcuterie board tonight once we finish up having dinner and maybe play some games later. So I picked up some of these pita bite crackers. I love these. I think they are delicious. So I picked those up at Trader Joe's. Next is this Peony Blossom hand soap because we needed some more soap for the kitchen sink here. We're basically out. And then I picked up 3 Honeycrisp apples. What's your favorite apple? I'm a Honeycrisp girl. That's 100% my favorite apple. So I picked up 3, 1 to have for tonight and then 2 to have for the week. Then just some other groceries. We needed a red onion for the week. And then I needed some dill to use for my little Greek bowl kind of dip tzatziki that I make, and then basil because Corey and I are taking out the uni tomorrow. We're breaking it out again for the season, and we're gonna make some pizzas. Next is I picked up an eggplant for myself for dinner. Corey hates eggplant. He picked a different veggie, but I am a big eggplant girl. And then next for the little charcuterie, we got some almonds, so Corey will eat those during the week. And then I got some of this spicy salami. This is one of my only spicy kind of salamis that I really like. And then Corey got some dark chocolate chips because he was out and he puts those in his smoothies / ice cream. Then I needed some jasmine rice for my Mediterranean bowls. And then last few things in here were some peanut butter because I just didn't know if we had any. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to pick one up anyway. Next, these are my all-time favorite, is the cornichon pickles from Trader Joe's. If you have never had these, please add them to your list and thank me later. Next is this Magnificauce, the burger sauce. We always buy this when we do burgers, and we're doing burgers with my dad this week because he's home, so we picked up some of that. And then for Corey's chicken rub for the week, he got this barbecue rub, this coffee and garlic one from Trader Joe's to mix with this. Like mix these two together and see how they taste, and he'll grill his chicken tomorrow. And then I got myself just a little plain Greek yogurt, so I use that for my dips because I meal prep my dip ahead of time. And then last from Trader Joe's is just some minced garlic. I feel like we were pretty close to being out, so that is everything from Trader Joe's. And then our last store was Aldi. And then Aldi, I picked up, does anyone love these from Taco Bell? Because I do, the cinnamon churro sweet twist. So they were on sale, or I don't know if they were on sale or just $1.29. I said, Corey, I have to have those. So I got a bag of those. Next up was I picked up additional crackers. These are the rosemary and olive oil, like look-alike, taste like Triscuits basically. And then I picked up a bag of lemons. Those are for my Mediterranean bowl. Then we also grabbed a bag of limes because we're always doing taco nights, cilantro, lime rice, you name it. We're doing that kind of stuff here. Next was cashews, honey roasted for the little charcuterie tonight. I love nothing more than honey roasted peanuts, cashews, any of that. Honey roasted is my all-time favorite. Then I picked up this little bite-sized salami so that we can have that with our little charcuterie tonight. I picked up some decaf coffee pods because my mom likes to really drink decaf, and so do I sometimes in the afternoon. So I picked that up for us. And then I picked up some marinated, or actually no, these are plain, perfect. Plain artichoke hearts for our pizza tomorrow for the uni. And then our two sauces, one for the pizza, the white pizza that we're gonna do is this roasted garlic Alfredo. And then the other one is a pesto. So we're doing one pesto pizza and one regular. And then last but all of the refrigerated stuff from Aldi, I picked up some of this little salami for our charcuterie tonight, one prosciutto for our charcuterie tonight, and then one prosciutto for our pizza tomorrow. Then we picked up some shredded mozzarella for one of the pizzas, some parsley and cilantro because I feel like we are always going through those things in this house. And then continuing on the pizza train, we got 2 frozen pizza doughs, but I feel like I'm a little disappointed that they were frozen. I think we have to leave them in the fridge overnight, but normally when I buy pizza dough at Trader Joe's, it's already thawed. So we'll see how that Aldi one is. And then this is just sliced mozzarella so that we can use this for one of the other pizzas because Corey wants to do one pizza with like big pieces of mozzarella and the other one with shredded. So we got 2 different styles of mozzarella. Then I got 2 bags of the little cucumbers because they were on sale this week for $1.69, and I always use one of those every single day in my lunch bowls. And now that my dad's home, we'll probably do a salad, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy 2 to be safe. And then Corey's veggie of the night that he picked was steamed broccoli stir fry with broccoli, carrots, sugar snap peas, and water chestnuts. This looks so good. I can imagine this made with like a fried rice kind of style, so he's probably gonna love that tonight, and he'll toss it in the barbecue sauce. And then one of my favorite things to get at Aldi is this Thank You Cherry Much. It is basically their version of Cherry Garcia ice cream from Aldi. And I am a big Cherry Garcia fan, so is my mom. It is my all-time favorite Ben & Jerry's. And then I picked up another bottle of iced coffee and then another almond milk for my smoothies. I have about half of a bottle of the iced coffee left. However, like I said, knowing my dad's home this week, he is going to drink up my iced coffee. I know my dad, and my dad loves to drink up all of our iced coffee. And then the last things that we picked up were just our chicken. So Corey got, these are his chicken thighs, so he'll grill those up for his lunch this week. And then I just got some little chicken tenders for myself. I won't eat this whole package. I'll probably cut it in half, if not a third, because I normally only eat about 2 little tenders, maybe 2.5 for lunches. So now that I've made an absolute mess and disaster of the counter, now what I'm gonna do is put everything away, and then Corey and I are gonna have some dinner and then some quality time. So let's put all these groceries away and have a delicious dinner after a very fun-filled yet busy day. And happy Sunday. It is just about noon, and I have had the most relaxing yet rejuvenating and productive morning. I woke up around 7:15. Corey is actually golfing this morning. So Corey is out and about for the morning. So I woke up and made him his 2 little peanut butter and fluff sandwiches to take to the golf course, which is why I was up around like 7:30, because that's when he set his alarm. And then once Corey left for the golf course, I made myself a nice iced coffee, came onto the couch and FaceTimed Carter for about 2 hours, which honestly was so nice because I feel like we have not had the opportunity to catch up. I feel like we're both just 2 ships passing in the night right now and just trying to make it through. We've both been super busy, so it was so nice to get to chat with her. So I relaxed on the couch, stayed in my jammies, and just chatted with her for about 2 hours. And then around 10:30, also simultaneously, was flipping some laundry. So once I finished up chatting with her, I folded our towels because they were done in the laundry. And then I took a nice shower, got ready for the day. I put on a little bit of makeup today just because I was feeling kind of in the spirit. So I used my Drunk Elephant De Bronzy drops. What else did I use? A little bit of my Dibs blush, some eyebrow gel, my Benetint on my lips, a little bit of the Maybelline Sky High mascara. So put a little bit of makeup on just to feel a little bit more put together, and then flipped the last load of laundry and then folded, which you guys saw, and just watched a little bit of YouTube while I was folding some laundry and made myself a delicious smoothie. So it's right around noon. Corey should be home, I think, within the next hour or so. So we're gonna have some lunch together. And then the only thing that we really have on the to-do list today that we actually have to get done is we do have to go to Target for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons. 1, didn't go yesterday. 2, need to make a return. And 3, we don't have mini garbage bags or Ziploc bags. So we have a few little things that we have to pick up at Target today, but it has been just such a relaxing, low-key Sunday morning, and honestly, I loved every second of it. I feel really rejuvenated and really refreshed, and sorry if you can hear the cars driving by on the street. I have all the windows open here in the living room, but it was just so nice to spend a relaxing yet productive morning at home, and we still have like 10 hours in the day left, so I feel like that's always the best when you can have a little bit of a productive morning. So like I said, happy Sunday. We're just having a nice, relaxing, low-key day at home, which is honestly my favorite way to spend a Sunday. So cheers to a nice Sunday. I'm gonna edit a little bit of my vlogs and just chill out because I feel like that's exactly what I want to do today. Okay, so we have made it to Target. Corey got home from golf, and then we just had a quick little lunch. It is 1:15 now, and I just have to run into Target for a few things and a return. So I need to return the tinted, or not the, it's non-tinted, the mineral sunscreen, because I just looked at it and said 50 mineral and I completely forgot I needed to make sure I bought the tinted one, so that needs to get returned. And then I'm also returning these pants. I tried them on, they're really cute, but they really just are more pajama style than actual like dress up pants. I could get the whole pajama set because I do think it's really cute, so maybe I'll do that, but I didn't like the small. I feel like I need the medium. I know they were a little bit baggier, but then I realized they're not supposed to fit like a regular dress pant because they're literally made to be pajamas. So I think I might go in and get either the matching set of this pajamas because they were really soft, and I feel like I could use a new summer set of pajamas. All of my summer PJs are long sleeve, long pant, but they're that thin material from Old Navy that I love. Otherwise, I only have just like shorts and a t-shirt. So I thought shorts and or like long pants and a short sleeve shirt would be nice for the summer. So I need to take a sip of this because I am just yapping up a storm and I'm thirsty. And I have my little vitamin water in here. So let's go into Target. Oh, I also want to get one of my bestie girls, Michelle, that I work with. She just had a baby, and I want to get her some PJs and a little face mask so that she has some comfy clothes to relax in now that she is a new mom. And I'm really excited for her. So let's go into Target. Let's make my returns, buy what I need to buy. Like I said, milk and trash bags are what we are in the market for, along with some PJs for my new bestie. So also not new bestie, just new PJs for my new bestie mom is what I should say. So let's go into Target. Let's get what we need to get so that we can get home and just chill the rest of the day. Also, our Target is next to a HomeGoods, as you can see. It's over here. But I'm not going in today because I don't need anything, and I was just there on Friday. So hold me accountable because we're not going to HomeGoods. We are just going to Target. So let's get into Target. I want to go to HomeGoods, but I just don't need to. The Target gods are on my side today because I just returned those PJs and I came into Target today. Look at that. 30% off. We love that. So now I am definitely going to get this set for me, the blue set, because I actually think this is really pretty. And I just think I need to find the pants. And is this the medium? Oh, those are the shorts. All right, do they have pant? Oh, there's more on that side. So I need to find the pants in my size. They also have it in the green, which I feel like is really pretty long sleeve wise, but I want something short sleeve. So let's see if they have this colorway in my size. They had a few other pants other places, but I'm so excited because they're 30% off. Well, we finished up in Target, and no, I did not go to HomeGoods. I was good today and did not go to HomeGoods. I'll give you guys an entire Target haul once I get home, but I did end up getting 2 new pairs of PJs for myself because they were 30% off. So I got the blue set that I showed you and the green set, but I interchanged them. So I did the pants and the short sleeve top for the blue set, and then I did the shorts and the long sleeve top for the green set. I feel like that was a good idea. I'm wondering if I'm going to wish that I got the short sleeve in both, but I don't know. We'll see, and then I can always return them. And then I did end up getting that red and white striped tank top that I was not sold on the other day. I still have been thinking about it, and I feel like with the right bra underneath, I feel like it will fit me better, and I really do like it. So I ended up picking that up today as well, and now we are headed back home. It is 1:45, which is perfect because I wanted to be home by 2. So when I get home, I'll give you a full haul of everything that we got. A few like little good things, but mainly just like things that we needed: milk, garbage bags, Ziploc bags, all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's go home, relax. I'll give you a Target haul, and then I think I'm either going to edit or start a new book. I haven't quite decided. It is a really nice day out. The sun, I feel like, is trying to burn through. So cheers, let's go home. Proud of myself that I didn't go into HomeGoods. So let's go home, and I will give you guys a full haul when we get home. All right, so we're back from Target. Let's do a little bit of a quick rapid fire Target haul. I put away the 2 things that need to go in the refrigerator, which was the Fairlife chocolate milk that we got for Corey's Ninja Creamies and smoothies. And then I also got a new little thing of sour cream because we were out. And then next, I just picked up some quart freezer bags. Let me tell you, I will never buy a freezer bag that does not have the zipper. It is the most aggravating thing to try to put something in the freezer when you have to get all the perfect clippies. So I always buy the zip seal, and then we just got regular little sandwich bags. 150, I was like, oh, do they have like a smaller count? I feel like we'll have that for literally ever because I don't really need that many. And then let's go through the clothes and other little things I got. First up, I got the right one. The tinted La Roche-Posay 50 sunscreen. I didn't even realize that this one said tinted mineral and the other one didn't. I couldn't even believe that. So either way, got a new one of those, and I'm so glad because I absolutely love that product. Next, I picked up, like I said, the PJs. So I'll share them with you. So I got the blue pajama pants in a size medium. So I got the pants, which I love this blue color. I feel like they're really cute and comfy for PJs, even lounging around the house. So I picked those up, and then got the matching short sleeve shirt, so pants and a little short sleeve top, because I feel like that's nice for the summer. And then I got the opposite for this one, which was the green, which I love the green color, and I got the long sleeve for the PJ top, but then I picked up the shorts instead of the pants. So I love this cute little green color. I'm gonna see ultimately how I feel about them before I take the tags off and 100% keep them. The only reason being is I'm wondering if I want the shorts in blue as well, so that I could have like a lot more versatility with like a short sleeve shirt that has the matching pants and the shorts, you know what I mean? Or do I want the green so that I can have the long sleeve and the short sleeve top with the shorts? So I know that that's, you know, riveting stuff around here, but I'm going to see which ones of those I want to keep. And then next, for my little Michelle, who just had her baby, I ended up getting her these really cute, comfy PJs. I have a similar pair of PJs to these. Also, those shorts look really small, so I'm gonna just make sure that if they do not fit and she doesn't love them, then she can return them. But they're just these comfy, like light, smushy blue ones. And then I picked up 2 tank tops. The first one is just this solid red little crop. This was only $5. I got it in a size small. And I got this to wear with those new pants that I just got from Target, the cream colored ones with the red little emblem. So I picked that up. And then something about this shirt, I just want to try to style at home versus in the store. And I got it in the size small. This is that Wild Fable red and white stripe. I feel like once I actually have a sticky bra on versus like that bigger bra, I feel like it just accentuates my chest. I feel like I'll like this a lot more. I also think if I were to throw this in the dryer, it would shrink up a little bit and fit me even a little bit better too. So I got it, and it was only $8. So I was like, you know what? I'll get it. I'll try to style it at home, and if not, I'll return it. So that is everything I got. What I've decided to do now is I think I'm either going to A, spend some time editing, B, spend some time reading, or C, iron. For some reason, I feel like ironing, I know that sounds so silly. I really don't even like to iron, but I feel like I just want to get a lot of our shirts and stuff that we've had around put away, and I also need to get all these little goodies away. So let's either iron, read, or edit. I haven't quite decided which one I'm going to do, but we're going to do one of them.